it going? I know this is a little bit late talking about this or openly, but the reason why I'm talking about this and making this, basically talking about grief and losing people, like, you know, precious loved ones, and what sparked this. I don't watch Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. You know, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. I don't watch it personally. I've never been a fan, but mostly I've seen a couple clips from a couple episodes that have been going viral. And basically it was a conversation between Jack and another celebrity talking about Ozzy Osbourne, and Jack was talking about his dad and he got emotional, and the other one, she was talking about her mother that she lost, and it was a really nice somber moment for them both to just, like, you know, talk openly like that. And even though I have made videos in the past on my YouTube channels talking about, at the time when my mum passed away and when my granny and granddad passed away, and, you know, I have spoken openly a little bit about things, but, you know, it's one of them things, it's a very difficult thing to come to terms with. And of course, you never truly get over it. Yes, life is all about moving forward, and I've always tried to adopt the mindset is my mum wouldn't want me to constantly be down in myself. You know, she wouldn't want me to be down with myself. She would want me to move on. She would want me to be happy. She would want me to be with somebody very special and meet someone and settle down. You know, she would want all of that for me. She always, you know, I know my mum and both my grandparents would want the exact same thing for me. And, you know, despite what's happened behind closed doors, I'm not going to say what, but, you know, despite what's happened behind closed doors and everything since, you know, you never truly get over them, because they were always there. My mum was pretty much like our guiding light. She really was like the glue keeping everyone together. And my grandparents, they were pretty much, they brought me up just as much as my parents did. My grandparents, they brought me up just as much as my mum and dad did, and they were just as influential in my life as both my parents. And with losing them all of them within a very short period of time, only, like, you're talking about 3 years, between my mum and my grandparents. And yeah, a short period of time and gone in an instant. And to try and work your brain, my brain just did not compute it for a long time. And grief, it does, obviously everybody goes through grief, and it impacts people differently. Some people are still able to function, you know, semi-function, still able to work, still able to get through the day. And then when they're on their own, they might have a little cry, I don't know. But, you know, everybody's different of how they process grief and how they process, you know, death and all that. And it's not easy. It is not easy. It really isn't. I mean, a majority of people will agree with me. It's not easy, and especially with Jack, obviously when we talk about Jack Osbourne, you know, it's still raw for him, and it's still raw for the family. It's only been a couple months, like 4 months since he was buried and he passed. So it's still very raw for them as a family. But you never, especially somebody as influential as Ozzy Osbourne, he was incredibly influential. Whether you was a fan of his music or not, you cannot deny the impact he's had on people's lives. And to lose somebody that influential and that special, just like it was with my mum and both my grandparents, they were so influential on me. And it's even harder when they are that much of a when it's so much harder to get over that, over somebody, when they have literally just been always there, always been supportive, and always been like your guiding light in a way. It's so much harder to get over that, and you never truly get over it. You just learn to just move forward, but it's always still in here and it's always still in there. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Sorry, it's a bit of a depressing one, but I just wanted to just openly talk about that. And if anybody out there is going through some awful times, I'm open to anybody that wants to, you know, send me a private message if they want to talk openly about something, and they don't want it all over Facebook for everyone to see. I don't mind being a shoulder, if that makes sense. But yeah, grief is an awful thing that we all have to deal with at some point, but yeah, there we go.